I became an investor because I really wanted to have a peace of mind to do what I love to do, which is television. This is the guy who tried financial freedom just before me. I think there's a lot of correlation between television production and managing and investing in real estate, in the sense that it's like it's a project, it has deadline, you have to work with different teams of people, you have to manage different, you have to actually operate in different fields that those people knows better than you, but you're still in charge of them and need to monitor everything. So it's almost like being a producer. It just, in the end of the day, if you're flipping a house, you're producing a new house and not a movie. But there's a lot of correlation. You have to control the budget. You have to make sure that the different people on your team are doing the job. So that was the aspect. Other than that, I was completely disqualified to do any of that. I wouldn't hire myself to manage something like that. I would go for like a year or two just watching and see how it works before I would hire someone like me. The perfect investor is the type of guy, like in many other things, that is detail oriented, but when they fall, they doesn't give up. It gives a good feeling, you know, actually, to take an old house and turn it into something else. I was surprised how much joy. I thought I'm the kind of guy that should never, you know, swing a hammer. That's a disaster, right? And I was doing renovations, right? Like, I'm the last guy who needs to do any of that. I'm like looking at that as like, I don't know how to change that bulb. So I decided to do renovation. But surprisingly, it was a pretty enjoyable process to see how, you know, the old floor with the messy carpet turned into a nice, you know, wood floor, and how, you know, the kitchen become nice, and now the whole house is changing. And that process was nice. The fact that I lost doing it, that's another thing, but the process itself, it was nice. But oh my gosh, so stressful. Like, at one point, after I borrowed money, I understand that people scammed me left, right, and center, and I didn't know how it's gonna end. I borrowed hard loan money with high interest. I didn't know how, if I will be able to finish the renovation of the houses. And I had like 5 properties. That was stressful. There was one night in a hotel room in Kansas City, Missouri. I literally want to bang my head against the wall, and I just want to go someplace and run away. Yeah. Guess, you know, I was brave enough or stupid enough, or I was lucky that I had still the energy and the resources to overcome the hole that I dug. I thought I'm buying a house. I bought a hole. The shift between feeling, you know, I'm on top of the world, I'm about to achieve all the goals that I set, to the point when I realized nothing is working, that was whoosh, so fast. Like, in weeks, everything collapsed. If I had to do it all over again, the first thing I would say, I would never get into partnership with someone I don't know really well, and with someone I didn't have like previous experience working with. I'll give you an example of how I did it right the second time. When I renovated the house in Barrie and I start working with that contractor. I did 2 houses with them. Now I'm in a position that I feel comfortable that if there is a good opportunity, maybe we can work together, because I know him well enough to know that he's on my side, that he's an honest guy. He proved it. But the previous partnership, I just jumped into bed with an old Bulgarian that I knew nothing about. The biggest mistake I think that I did, or one of them to begin with, was I was very eager. It sounds strange that this is one of the biggest mistakes. I was very eager. I really wanted to do it. And when the red flags come, and they come, I choose to avoid them because I thought, no, you know, maybe I'm not reading, maybe I'm overplaying, you know, those red flags because I really wanted to continue. But in retro, the red flags come, that's where I should have stopped and say, hold on, something is wrong, right? But because I wanted it so much, because I was so motivated, I said, oh, that's okay. I trust people too much. And because I was eager to reach my goal, I realize now I made shortcuts in order to justify that the red flags that I saw are not red flags. They are beautiful roses. And I was just, for a few months, I was in a denial because the thought that all those people are just defrauded me was too much. The thought that everybody's trying to steal my money and using me, it was just a little bit too much. So it was better. It was more comforting. It was a little bit better just to live in denial and say, no, that can't be. Like, it can't be that bad. He didn't sell you that. No, he was supposed to be your partner. It was a win-win. How can he? No. Oh, yes. Stay calm? No, I wasn't calm at all.